Good evening, students. Today's topic is Grade 10 Organic Chemistry, Exercise 12A. See, we have already discussed the concepts related to the nomenclature. Now we will discuss about question number 1 and question number 2. Let us see. I have taken the first 5 structures. We have to write IUPAC names for these structures. First one. Before we start, let us recollect the formula. So in nomenclature, first we have to write the root word we know. Then we will move to primary suffix, then secondary suffix. Here we have primary prefix and secondary prefix. So grade 10 generally we avoid this as cyclocompounds are very rare. We concentrate from the root word, primary suffix and secondary suffix. What are root words here? Root word indicates number of carbons. We already know if you have 1 carbon, root word is meth, 2 eth, 3 prop, 4 but, 5 pent, and so on. So we have discussed up to 10 number of carbons. Now primary suffix. What is primary suffix? Always primary suffix indicates type of bond between carbon. So here if it is carbon, single bond carbon, we write it as ANA. Carbon double bond carbon, we write it as ENE. Carbon triple bond carbon, we write it as YNE. Now, secondary suffix, we all know it is the functional group. We have 5 functional groups, and when we keep on discussing the questions, that time we will write the suffix. So, remember always we have to start from root word, then primary suffix, then we will take the secondary suffix. So, let us move to the questions. One important thing is, I have written only carbon skeleton. So generally what they do, they'll give the question like this: satisfying the tetravalency of carbon. When you try to answer this question, what you do, you directly take only the carbon skeleton. So it will be easy for us to write the IUPAC name. So first question, I have taken the carbon skeleton like this. Now, according to the rule, we need to select the longest carbon chain as parent chain, and we have to name it with the root word. So which is the longest chain in this? So can we take like this? Yes, it is the longest chain. You can also take the longest chain like this. So here also 3 carbons, and if you take vertically you will get 3 carbons. So we can choose this one. Now after selecting the longest carbon chain and parent, what will be the root word now? 3 carbons, the root word is prop. We have taken the root word. Next, what is the type of bonding between the carbons? Single bond, therefore we write it as ANE. Next, we have 2 branches. What are the 2 branches here? Methyl, and here also you have methyl. So we have 2 methyl groups, and we know if at all you have 1 methyl, you write mono generally. If you have 2 means you have to use dimethyl. And also numbering. How you will give numbering? 1, 2 and 3. Either from left to right or from right to left. And you know very well the least common rule or least sum rule, you know, or least number rule. Based on that, we can say that you have 2, which is the least number. Let us write that, because you have at second carbon you wrote 2. And one more thing is the second branch is also at second carbon. So write again the position, that is 2. Always number and number is separated by comma. Next, dimethyl. one more thing, number and alphabet is separated by hyphen. So the nomenclature we have written, that is 2, 2 dimethyl propane. Hope you have understood the first one. Now take the second one. So you have again taken the carbon skeleton. What will be the root word here? This is the longest chain. And numbering also we can give. So let us try the numbering. From left to the right, we give 1, 2, 3 and 4 like this. This is the branch CH. So one more important thing, like from right to the left you can give like this 1, 2 and 3. Now in this direction we have 2 methyl and in this direction we have 3 methyl. Therefore least number, this is highest number, don't give numbering from this direction. Next, let us follow the rule. First 4 carbons, therefore root word is but. Single bond between the carbons, therefore ANE, and the branch at second position, so 2 hyphen methyl butane. So hope you have understood this. Now the third one. Again we have written only the carbon skeleton. Give numbering. Easily we can give number from this direction because we have double bond and double bond should get the least number. So therefore we have written the numbering from here. The root word. 3 carbons, root word is prop. Now double bond is between 1 and 2. Hence we can write it as 1 ENE. Here ENE you know because carbon double bond carbon. Hope you have understood this. Next one. Again select the longest chain. This will be our longest chain because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons are there. Now numbering from which direction we will give? Let us take from here. So now we have least number 2. Suppose you give from this direction, it will become 4. So 4, 4 dimethyl will be wrong because here you will get 2, 2 dimethyl. So this we should not use. So now come to the rule. So what will be the first rule? Writing the root word. 5 carbons, therefore pent. Single bonds present between the carbons, therefore suffix will be ANE. Next here the branches are methyl groups and we have 2 branches. So hence we can write it as dimethyl. Positions 2, 2 because number should be separated by comma. Put hyphen and write dimethyl. So hope you have understood this. Now the question number 5, again very easy to identify because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the longest chain only 1. And now when you have given the number from this direction it is 2, but from here it will be 1, 2 and 3. So therefore this numbering is correct. And come to the root word. What is the root word? 5 carbons spent. Now triple bond is between 2 and 3, hence we have to give the number as 2 hyphen, and triple bond suffix will be written as YNE, hence we will write like this pent dash 2 dash YNE. So first 5 questions we have solved and hope you have understood. Now the remaining questions. So if you take, again I am writing carbon skeleton, C triple bond C. Here we have methyl and this methyl. In this question it is very easy that either you can take longest chain like this or towards this. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 carbons. This will be your branch. Now let us follow the rules. What will be the rule here? First, writing the root word, 4 carbons there for bute. Now triple bond at first position. So we will write it as 1 Y. Next, 3. The branch is methyl, so 3 methyl bute, 1 ion. Next, G. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons, and then chlorine here, and then one more chlorine here. So select the longest chain like this. If we have 5 carbons, the root word become pent. All are single bonds, therefore A and D. Now important thing is you have the branches as the functional group chlorine. So give numbering 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. From left to right, if you take easily, you can understand that it will be 2 plus 3 because the chlorine is present at carbon 2 and carbon 3. But if you give from this direction, it will be 3 plus 4, which is 7, and this is 5. So according to least sum rule, we follow the numbering from left to right. So this numbering should not be followed. Fine. Now 2, 3. Let us write 2, 3. Chlorines, 2 chlorines, hence we write it as dichloro. Now the IUPAC name for this is 2, 3 dichloro-pentane. Next, H. H they have given like this: 1, 2, 3, CH2, CH2 and CH3. Fine. So here one more methyl group. A very important thing is, like the same structure at the terminal carbon, if you are having one more group here, you can check that you will get longest chain in this manner. Similar thing is applied here. Now this is the terminal carbon. From here, if you check out, you will get the longest chain like this. So let us see. From here, give numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So you are getting the 7 carbons as the longest parent chain. Now methyl is the branch here at the 3rd position. So let us follow the rule and write the name. So 7 carbons, hence root word is hept. Single bonds present between the carbons, so hence we can write it as ANE, heptane. The branch is at 3rd position, methyl group, so 3 hyphen methyl heptane. So this will be the IUPAC nomenclature for H. Next, so hope you are following this. Next, I. So G, 1, 2. So 5, 6, 7 carbons. Next, K. Functional group aldehyde is given here. Methyl. Five carbons. Functional group OH. COH is the functional group here, and 1 branch. Fine. Now I question you take 4 carbons, give numbering 4, right? So the root word is bute. Next, if you see, double bond is present at 2nd carbon and 3rd carbon, hence we have to give 2. ENA will be our suffix. Fine. Next. So this will be your longest chain. How many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Therefore root word is hept. Next, give numbering. This will be the correct numbering. So let us check how it is. If you are writing from left to right, it's between 2 and 3. So we can write 2 YNE. But if you write from this direction, you will be getting 5 YNE. So this is 2 and this is 5. Least number. So this we should not consider. So hept, put hyphen and 2 YNE. So hope you have understood. Next, K. Very important thing to note here, you are having the functional group aldehyde. So for aldehyde, we know that Al should be the suffix. Aldehyde, this first two letters Al should be the suffix. And now, always we have to start numbering from aldehyde. Not only aldehyde, the one which is having more importance or the functional group with the priority is given the least number. So therefore, if you consider alkyl groups, that is methyl here, aldehyde is having more priority. Hence you will give less number to aldehyde. So from here only we have to start numbering. Now, this will be your longest chain. How many carbons are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbons. Root word is hex. Next, all single bonds here. Therefore, ANE. Now we are having methyl groups at 5th position. How many methyl groups are there? 2 methyl groups. Therefore, we will use dimethyl word here. And the number 5, 5 hyphen dimethyl. You have written hexa. One more important thing, aldehyde suffix will be used, that is Al. And one more rule, we should not use terminal E. Therefore, remove E and write it as Al. So you can also mention 1 Al also, or you can even write it as hexanol. It is one and the same. So therefore, finally, we have applied the root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix, and this will be your prefix. So generally R groups will be secondary prefix. There is no cyclic compound here, hence we didn't use the primary prefix. According to the rule, we have written the name. So hope you have understood. Very important, aldehyde suffix should be Al. Fine. Next, one more functional group, that is alcohol. Here we are using the last 2 letters, therefore the suffix becomes OL. If it is aldehyde, first 2 letters AL. If it is alcohol, last 2 letters, that is OL. Now longest chain, this will be the longest chain. Numbering, left to right, you will get at 2nd position functional group. Now from right to left, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4-OL, and if you give from this direction, it is 2-OL, least number. Hence we have to apply only numbering from left to right. So we have followed the rule, very simple. Now, as you have 5 carbons, we know what is the root word? Pent. Next, all single bonds are there, ANE. So no other branches, only one functional group, and so this part we should not mention anything. What is the suffix? For alcohol it is OL, and what is the position? 2nd position. Remove E and write 2-OL. Hope you have understood. Even here also, in the case of primary functional groups, we generally remove E for the ANE or ENE or YNE and keep the functional group like this. So it will become pentane -2-OL. So remove this E. Next, so M. Here we have again carboxylic acid. So what is the suffix for carboxylic acid? That is oic acid. Carboxylic acid, we have the suffix oic acid, and again because it is primary functional group, you have to start from here. So we will get 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5. So the branch will be at the 4th position. Let us write the longest chain. 5 carbons, root 1 is spent, all single bonds, A and E. Once again remove E at the terminal position, and you know that carboxylic acid should be written as oic acid. So you can write 1 oic acid, or you can even write straight away pentanoic acid. So pentane dash 1 oic acid or pentanoic acid, and the branch methyl at 4th position, hence 4 dash methyl pentanoic acid. Hope you have understood after this. Next. Next young. So it's given like this, and you have the functional group, that is halide bromo here, methyl. Next. Next P. Simple hydrocarbons with 3, then Q. R. See, in this both R and P, they have given the same structure, so we will write once. Next, we have given S, that is 3 carbons OH, T. So we have C double bond O dash OH. I will tell you what are these functional groups later, how they are represented. Next, U. The last one, V. Here you have functional group as chloride. Fine. Now, so N, if you take, this is the longest chain. 2 functional groups are there here. So first let us write root word, that is but, all single bonds. So A and B. So these two both are coming under low priority functional group, hence we should write at prefix only. In that the position is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So if you take from this direction, it will be 1, 2, 3. So we know left to right is the correct way of numbering. Now we'll write 2 bromo hyphen 2 methyl butane. So this will be your IUPAC name. So 2 bromo and 2 methyl. Even B, alphabetical order also, if you follow, B comes the first, and also you know about the priority group also, we have to write a bromo first. Same thing is applicable here, but only the position of bromo is changed. So now from here we need to write the number. When it is between alkyl group and bromo, always bromo gets more priority, because we have discussed in the priority order also. So based on that, we have 1 here. Now what is the root word? 4 carbons, hence the but, single bonds, A and E. Here 1 bromo and 3 methyl. Hope you have understood. Now the same structures here. Root word, 3 carbons, therefore prop. Very important numbering only from this direction. Even here also from here. Because triple bond should give the least number. So prop 1 YN. Same thing here. Now, when you observe this structure Q, you are having CHO, nothing but aldehyde. And what is the suffix for aldehyde? That is Al. And only one carbon. Therefore, the root word is meth. And single bond. So, anyhow, we have only one carbon, single bond only. We can take it as ANE. Next, according to the rule, the terminal E should be removed. Okay. If you remove E, then what will be the suffix obtained? 1Al. Either you can write like this or methanal. Methanol is the IUPAC name. So hope you have understood this. Now let us write for the IUPAC names from S to B. For S, if you see 3 carbons are there, so root word will be prop. Single bonds, therefore ANE. Next, anyhow, with the functional group OH, you have to give number from the direction of OH only. Least number should be for alcohol. So, removing this, you can put 1 OL, propane dash 1 dash OL, or propanol, or even you can write 1 propanol. So, better you always mention the position and write it like this, propane dash 1 dash OL. Next, once again, if you see, you have COOH can also be written like this. So the same thing they have done. Okay, so this is nothing but carboxylic acid. Numbering will be from here. So what will be the name? 2 carbons, therefore eth. Single bond between the carbon, ANE. Now we have to remove the terminal E and writing that as ethane 1-oic acid, or you can also write ethanoic acid. Next, again, aldehyde is a functional group, 2 carbons, root word is eth, single bond ANE, remove the terminal E and write it as 1Al ethanol. Hope you have understood this. Next one. See, when you observe here, 2 carbons, 1 and 2 you can give as numbering. Okay. Root word is eth, single bond ANE. And now we have 2 chlorines. So 1 chloro hyphen 2 chloro ethane. Okay. So we can write like that, or we can mention it straight away. 1,2 dichloro ethane. Hope you have understood. First position and second position you are having 2 chlorines, hence we have written as dichloro. So this is about your first question, that is write the IUPAC names for the given structures. Now the second question, what it says, you have to write or draw structures for the given names. So this is also very simple. Apply the same rule. First you have to take root word. Now A is prop dash 1 ENE, B 2,3 dimethyl butane, C 2 methyl propane, D 3 hexene, E is prop YNE, F 2 methyl prop 1 ENE, and G any alcohol with molecular formula C4H10O. So these are the questions what they have given. Now first foremost thing, you have to see the root word prop. Therefore prop 3 carbons you write with the single bond. Later if double bond is there we will change, no problem. So first and foremost thing, see the root word in all these names. So wrote 3 carbons, then give numbering from left to right. Okay, always we will follow left to right, no problem with the giving the structures. Now at first position you are having ENE. ENE means double bond, so just write a double bond. After writing, complete the hydrogens for this. So this will be CH2. Here 3 bonds are done, so left out with 1 hydrogen. Only 1 bond is there, so we have remaining 3 hydrogens. So this is the structure for prop dash 1E. Second one, what is the root word here? But. So 4 carbons with a single bond you write first. Now ANE means single, so we have already written single bonds. Next, give numbering left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And second position, third position you are having methyl group. So second position methyl, third position also methyl. Now the last step, complete hydrogens. So how many hydrogens are there for this? 3. Now 3 bonds are there already, so remaining 1 hydrogen. We know tetravalency of carbon, that is why we are writing 4 bonds. Now 1, 2, 3 carbons, remaining is 1. Now the last carbon, so only 1 bond is there, so we have to fill 3 hydrogens there. So this is the structure for 2,3-dimethyl butane. Next, C. You have prop. Prop, 3 carbons and ANE single bond, therefore write 3 carbons with single bond. Give numbering 1, 2 and 3. Second position methyl group, write methyl group here. Last step, complete the hydrogens. Single bond, left over 3. 1, 2, 3 bonds left over is 1. And last one, you have a 3 hydrogens. So hope you have understood this. If you want to write expanded structure, you can also write like this. First, write 4 bonds for each carbon. 1, 2, 3 done. 4th bond. Here only 1 is there, so remaining 3 bonds. Then you can write H. This is your expanded structure. If you want to write condensed structure, the same thing. 3 hydrogens are written here, 1 H. This is your methyl group, and here 3. So hope you have understood this. You can write expanded or you can write condensed structure also. So this is done. Now D, hexene, and ENE is at which position? 3rd position. First let us write. The root word says 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now give numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After that, 3 hexane means 1, 2, 3. The double bond is present between 3 and 4. So if the double bond is present between 3 and 4, you know that you will be writing 3 in. Now the last step, complete the hydrogens. So 3, 2 and here 1, 1, 2 and 3. So this is nothing but 3 hexene. Next, propyne, root word is prop, 1, 2, 3 carbons. Numbering 1, 2, 3 you give. After that, first position YNE, nothing but triple bond. Now the last step, complete hydrogens. 3 bonds are already done. 4th one done. Here already 4 bonds are there. Last one you have to mention 3. This is expanded structure, but if you want to write condensed, you can write a condensed also. This is your CH3. Next, 2-methylpropene. Step 1, see the root word, prop, 1, 2, 3 carbons. Next, give numbering 1, 2, 3. It's given that ENE is at first position, that means between 1 and 2, therefore a double bond. Next, second position methyl group is given. Next, last step is writing hydrogens. 2 bonds done, remaining 2 hydrogens. Already 4 bonds are there, no need to write any hydrogen. Only 1 bond, therefore remaining 3. Next step. They have given alcohol with the molecular formula C4H10O. C4H10O. In this you are having alcohol group, that is OH. So an alcohol with C4H10O. So first write 4 carbons and write OH here. Fine. Now complete hydrogens 3, 2, 2 and 2. If you count, definitely you are going to get C4 and hydrogens 3, 5, 7, 9, 10 and oxygen. Now change it to second position. This one is at first position, nothing but butane-1-ol. Now change it to second position. 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons. Second position you have OH group. Complete the hydrogens. This is H and 3. Now the structure is written like this and the name will be butane-2-ol. Here also you have C4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and oxygen. So now the alcohol structure with this molecular formula you can get butanol and butane-2-ol. So with this we have completed exercise 12A, question number 1 and question number 2. In the next class we will discuss from question number 3 onwards. Thank you so much.